certainly this is a moment for Bash where, Bishop does to a degree get his way. He opts to sacrifice himself, and Bash now has, in theory, the security of a 3-year contract. What does having that sense of belonging and kind of physical proof that he can stay at the hospital if he wants mean to him?
I think it's more I don't know if it equals a sense of belonging. I think that's something that Bashir will continue to struggle with. I think it's more an invitation to be the doctor that he was meant to be, without this, this Damoclean sword hanging over him, to be just like, well, if I step a toe out of line, that gives them, well, then they have that, in their arsenal, in their back pocket, to get rid of him. Now they no longer have that. So I guess I can say a little bit, but having filmed season 3, we see a different version of him that is free of that fear of being ousted for that purpose. There's obviously, Bash is not a fan of the protocol, and we see him get caught in the crossfires of all of that. But I think his confidence and his esteem takes a bit of a boost, and it's uncomfortable for him, because it's not it's not a situation, or it's not a circumstance to which he's accustomed. So it's fun. It's fun. I hope it was it's been fun to do. It's fun to play, and I can only keep my fingers crossed and pray that it's fun to watch as well.
Yeah. Well, and for Bash, who's really relied on Bishop to be a mentor of sorts, someone who he disagreed with at times, certainly, but someone who had his back. What has it been like, from what you can tease, in theory, not having him at the hospital?
Well, it's it's that shifting goalpost thing, right? I mean, you lose one safety net in Bishop, but you get the other one where now you don't need him as much to fight those fights for you. There isn't as much of like, I need to prove myself. There isn't whatever. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's like it's kind of like emancipation, in that, like, all right, you have to be your own man now, and there's both a fear and an excitement to do that. And I think the thing with safety nets is that, like, you can always rely on them. So when you don't have it anymore, it's fight or flight. Like, it's and we've seen that that Bashir is a fighter, so he's going to do everything that he can to make sure he's the ultimate version of the doctor that he wants to be, not without its struggles. But I think it's it's a challenge that he's more than willing to rise to, and it'll swallow him whole, or he'll come out the other end one way or another. So it's kind of cool.
Without spoiling anything about season 3 that you're not able to talk about at this point, are we seeing John at all as Bishop outside of the hospital? Is Bash able to speak to him in a non-colleague capacity, or is John not?
I'm not at liberty to speak about that.